coming down today. What a beautiful day for smoking.
So we're going to be smoking ribs in the rain. It's going to be our first episode. It's going to be awesome.
Luckily, we have some makeshift shelter.
Check this out. Can they see this? Our little bed post, our pergola post tied with duct tape, and our camouflage tarp above us.
I challenge you to find some better engineering.
Because I don't think they will. I don't think you can.
Nope.
But either way, episode 1's coming up. Head come rain or fire or whatever. So stay tuned.
This is Austin.
And this is Tom.
We're with Hillgrillies Barbecue. This morning we're going to be doing baby back ribs.
In the rain.
In the rain. Let's get it started.
Okay, now we got the ribs inside. We're getting seasoning on them right now. You can use any seasoning that you like, but we're going to use our own Hillgrillies seasoning that we make. We went ahead and took the membranes off. We have another video about that in the link below. And we're going to get these nice and seasoned up, and they'll be on the smoker here shortly, so stick with us. Okay, so now we got the ribs on the smoker. We're smoking with the Oklahoma Joe today, the offset. We're going to cook with a mixture of hickory, cherry, and apple wood. We're going to keep this about 225 degrees, and we're going to spray it with this nice mix of water, pineapple juice, and apple cider vinegar. I mean, you can use anything you want. This is just kind of what we picked. The main purpose is to keep the ribs moist. We don't want them drying up inside the smoker.
So today we're going to be utilizing the 3-2-1 method. For those of you not familiar, it's pretty simple. So for the first 3 hours we are going to smoke right on the grates. The next 2 hours we're going to wrap in foil with a little bit of some kind of mixture. You can use whatever you want, water, apple juice, apple cider vinegar, beer. We'll get into that a little more detail later on. And then after 2 hours, we're going to unwrap them, put them back on, just straight smoke. That's the time if you want to baste them with anything, barbecue sauce, that's your time. Don't have to, it's all personal choice.
Also, I want to point out, usually you would want a nice thin blue smoke coming out your stack here. It's kind of tough today because it's pouring down rain. So we got to keep adjusting the firebox and adding more heat to try to, keep up temp. So usually you want like a nice thin blue smoke. You really don't want this white smoke, but right now we don't have a choice. Hopefully if the rain clears up, we'll be able to show you a little bit more of what that looks like. But we'll be back here in shortly when ribs get close to wrapping time. Once we wrap, we're going to get a nice disintegration here on the bones, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So basically all he's going to do is he's going to make a boat here. He's going to pour the same liquid that we've been using to spray them, which is this basic pineapple juice, water, and apple cider vinegar. Like you can use whatever liquid that you want, but we're just using up what we've already done. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this, and then we're going to wrap for 2 more hours. You don't have to worry about the smoke now. It's just now maintaining the temp of between 225 and 250, closer to 225 if you can, for another 2 hours. Then once we get done with this, we'll be able to pull them off and make sure we see the disintegration in the color we're looking for. And then you can baste it with barbecue sauce or whatever you like if you want to baste them, or you can do dry rub, kind of like what we're doing here. But we're going to wrap the other 2 racks of ribs, and we'll be back with you here shortly.
Alright, so now we are on the last hour of our 3-2-1 method. So if you can get in here and look, you can see we're getting a lot of nice pull back on these bones. Got a lot of good exposure, a lot of good disintegration. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these racks, and now we're going to baste it with barbecue sauce. It's all up to personal preference at this point, whether or not you want to baste them. Some people really like that, some just like the dry rub flavor. Honestly, it's all up to personal preference. So we're going to do one, we're going to baste it. Don't have to go overly heavy with the sauce. Again, you can use whatever sauce you want. You just really want that last hour, if you're going to sauce them, to do it then, so that way it has time to caramelize, get that nice kind of crispy golden texture that you want. The other two racks, we're actually going to pull them and leave them wrapped for the last hour, just so that way they have that dry rub flavor. Again, it's purely up to personal preference, what you like, what you don't like. So that's where we're at, and that's what we're going to do. We'll get you some more updates shortly. Alright guys, so we finalized our 3-2-1 method smoked baby back ribs. On this side we have the rack that we decided to baste with barbecue sauce. On this side we have the two that we left as a dry rub.
So if you see in here, make these cuts real quick. This one kind of fell apart on us. But what we're looking for is the red outside. It's called a smoke ring. That's what we're looking for. We're looking, and that would happen on either the dry rub or non-dry rub. But you're also looking for this flex. Look, I can rip this apart if I wanted to. That's good barbecue. Now competition, you want it to be a little bit more stronger, but for home, for us around here, we're just cutting up baby back ribs, real solid, melt in your mouth. That's what we're looking for.
Yep. Alright guys, so that concludes our smoke today on baby back ribs.
We got to eat one of these first.
Well,
See if they're any
yeah,
good. I mean,
obviously, cut us off one. Cut us off one. Let's give her a shot.
look at how that falls off the bone. That's what we're looking
yeah.
for. Look at that.
Pulls apart.
Go ahead and get you some of that.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't even see this, but
Oh, yeah.
look at that moisture.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Just peels right out there.
That's what we're looking at. That bark, because that cherry wood and the hickory mix, deep smoke. But that was
Delicious.
good. That was good.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright guys, catch us on our next episode. Morning guys, this is Austin.
And this is Tom.
We're from Hillgrillies Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing baby back ribs
In the rain.
in the rain. It'll be a little moist, but ribs are supposed to be. Hi there, I'm Austin.
And I'm Tom.
We like to smoke beers and drink meat.
I don't know about that.
Ah, Tom. Oh! Yeah, God.
Man, are you happy to see me?
Yeah.
Quit looking over here.
I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Hi there, I'm Austin,
And I'm Tom.
and we are here to smoke beers and drink meats.
You mean drink beer and smoke meats?
Yeah, I mean either way. So we formed Hillgrillies.
And we're dedicated to smoking meats, drinking beer, and having a great time.
So come join us.
I think that's solid.
That was solid.
That was pretty solid. You know what John Wayne toilet paper is? It's rough, tough, and don't take off nobody. That's John Wayne toilet paper. This is not John Wayne toilet
You might
paper.
think you have to pay extra for that, but you don't.
You don't. You ever see McClintock? Are we recording?
Not over there, but
She's
right
like,
over
I don't know.
there. Yeah.
She's recording.
I did start. I pressed it for.
In the Midwest, Wisconsin. He's a visionary, really. Like, name another guy.
I mean, but seriously, though, like for a guy who just did singles and he never really did too many albums, and to make the money that man made, like you can't hate.
Yeah.
Like he's like, F it, I'm gonna do singles all my career. Like, and I'm gonna find all the rap stars that are hot at that specific time and do a song with me. Like everything else, all y'all record companies bullshit. Like I'm gonna do it this way, and he did it, and he made all that money. So, like, I'm not a fan of his music per se, but I'm a fan of like, I'm gonna do it this way. I don't give a what you think.
His business model couldn't be better.
And it's all about strippers.
Either way, so we formed Hillgrillies.
And we're dedicated to smoking meats and having a good time. So hope you can join us and watch us do that. I lost it.
Oh man, it was so good. And then it just It's like the FEMA plane crashed into the supply site.